Hello, hello.
Now recording.
Hello to all of our beautiful listeners all across the world. Today we are not going to. Oh boy, can you wait? Can you guys hear like the background noise?
I can.
Oh boy, that's pretty bad. Like okay, what are you hearing now?
Nothing.
Okay, yes, I mean because it's Friday night, so everybody's like partying outside while me just in my room with my imaginary friend Billy just talking about stuff that doesn't really matter and doesn't really contribute to anything in society. Maybe a little bit, but you know, each of their own.
I want to be an optimistic here. We are contributing
Aww.
something. We are
What do we
contributing a bit of
contribute?
fun, even though nobody might listen to us. But hey, we're
Don't
living
say
a mark
that.
in this
Don't-
dark, cruel world.
Aw, that's so nice of you. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna do a review on Kingsman, so we're gonna do that next week instead. But what we're gonna do today, we are going to review, well, not really review, but just like basically talk about a bunch of news that's been happening in the film industry lately with Star Wars, Star Trek, and a bunch of other things going on. And yes, Billy's still sick somehow. I mean, not completely sick. He's already he's recovering quite well. I'm assuming, by the looks of it, I mean, by the sound of it, he doesn't look like that. He did mention himself that he's recovering. Are you?
Yeah, I'm recovering.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, that's all that matters.
So,
You know.
pardon the occasional cough.
All right, let's start with of course, everyone's favorite franchise, Star Wars. The Kenobi trailer dropped. I think a few days ago, if I'm mistaken, or a week ago. I forgot. Yeah, basically like just recently dropped. Any thoughts about that?
Well, they're really incorporating a lot of Dave Filoni's idea, right? Actually, do you know if Dave Filoni is part of the executive team this time? Is he?
The what? The what team?
Dave
Oh, the
Filoni?
executive team. I think so. Because even the Mandalorian, I did a bit of research. He was involved with. I mean, he actually directed some of the episodes, even though the episode that he directed isn't really like that strong compared to John Favreau's episodes. But you know, Mandalorian is still in the I think the fair to say like compared to the majority, right? It's much better compared to the new trilogy that we have currently, which people are kind of trying to cancel it. Which in this case, I don't mind to get it canceled. I mean, it's not. I mean, it would be great if it's not, but it's
You
so
know what's
bad to
even
the point
better?
that
If
yes.
it's not cancelled at all in the first place,
Oh
and
no
it's
no
an
no! Make
actual
it.
good trilogy.
Oh no
That would be
That's
better.
That's impossible to do, my friend. I'm afraid your request is completely invalid
I mean,
because you can't.
I'm sure there's an alternate dimension somewhere where we'll keep praising the new trilogy, and then like so does all other people on Earth.
Why are
And
you turning this into like another episode of Man in the High Castle where they try to go to a different universe just to send like a bunch of propaganda of like the allies and the axis is film reels.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, but yeah, I don't watch that show. Please just don't. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, Amazon is such a hard has like such a hard on the show for some time. They actually did successfully persuade me to watch it, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I give this a shot. You know,
But you
I'm
know
always
what's coming on Amazon?
sorry.
You know what's coming on Amazon? The Boys
What?
season 3.
Hang on. Before we get there, I want to talk about this Star Wars thing. So Kenobi, yeah. I don't know what to say. Okay, to be fair, I haven't even seen season 2 of Mandalorian yet, and I probably won't. I did like season 1. It's good. It's cute. You got your little cutesy, underdog story. and also cute merchandise on the side. Nothing too extravaganza. I don't want to see too much schlock, which it didn't. Then season two roll around, and then it just becomes like a cameo show. And then there's Book of Boba Fett, and then it is a cameo show. And then after that, I was like, maybe I don't want to touch Star Wars for a while. The Kenobi trailer dropped that, and then I'm like, maybe I might give this a shot, but we'll see. Because they actually did want to bring back. Oh no, they actually did brought back Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader again. So, could be, they might be able to redeem him, like
the Dark Child has returned.
The OG has returned. They might probably do something with him, like greatly, like Marvel did with Andrew Garfield. Possible. Anything's possible now. With like all these multiverse and connecting plots and universes. What a time to be alive, isn't it?
What a time.
It's time to be alive.
So many good shows, so many disappointment ahead of us, and also a lot of good shit as well.
Okay, fine. Okay, you still want to talk about Star Wars? Because I don't know what to think about it. Because it's just a teaser trailer for now.
I don't know what to expect really, but I sure hope it's good. And it actually live up to the thing.
Okay.
Although I'm still a bit skeptical. But hey, at least it's still Ewan McGregor there. Also, I was talking with Wilson just earlier, right? I was comparing Obi Wan Kenobi in the trailer with Ewan McGregor's face in real life. I find that his real self, it looks much younger than Obi Wan Kenobi.
So like the actors, it's like the actor takes care of himself like so well to the point that when he actually has to return to play the same character like many years later, and then the executives and the creative team were like, you're still too young to to look like your actual age, so maybe we might have to put on some old age makeup.
Maybe that is why the TV show, even though they hint at it for many years, they didn't show us anything until now. I think they hinted before, even before the sequel trilogy came out.
Yeah, they did. They actually did. Like, especially at the end of Return of the Jedi, because I forgot what did they say to each other with Leia and Luke, but it's heavily hinted that he wants to return to Obi-Wan for a while. I think. Is it? Am I wrong?
Wait, you're saying this happened after the Return of the Jedi?
No. This happened during the movie. At the end of the film, they talk about like some sort of dialogue
Revenge
together. No. Return of the Jedi episode 6. So,
but that movie is really old. It's like even older. It's older than the prequel we're talking about. Ewan McGregor, he hasn't even casted as Obi Wan Kenobi.
Oh, stupid me! Oh my god. Yeah, this is like my brain.
You need coffee, man.
No, I don't need coffee. I need a bunch of good old protein, protein and sugar. Yeah, I have a weird diet. Protein is not protein. What are you talking about? It's from carb.
Protein.
Very little. I mean,
I'm sure you can survive with just one potato alone.
Yes, but it's very low in other nutritions like, fiber. Anyway, I don't want to talk much about food because I'm going to make you guys mouth water. Because something that's not mouth watering for sure is The Boys. Very edgy ass show with lots of bloods and some sex, explicit language, and all the things that's super anti-hero. Non-Christian friendly.
Anti-establishment.
Yes. So, yeah, season 3. such a weird way to start. Such a weird way to like tease the audience that Billy now has superpowers. Okay.
Yeah, watching the trailer gave me the sense that oh boy, this whole movie, like the trailer finally embraced the silliness of its own premise. Because I see a dance number, although I have a feeling it's probably like someone's superpower at messing with someone's mind.
I wish it was that case, but the thing is, they did keep on mentioning that soldier boy, soldier boy, soldier boy, heavy. I don't know why that song comes to my head when I read Soldier Boy, but I guess it's like a little reference because the song came out actually before the comic book, so it makes sense. Yeah, Jensen Ackles, he's not already playing as Soldier Boy. Then Soldier Boy is pretty much like the U.S. agent in Winter Soldier and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I know that from the limited knowledge I know from Marvel's as U.S. agent, he is supposed to be Captain America's replacement, but then like his moral code is a bit twisted. So
he's evil.
So he's a bit evil. He's a bit evil, even though he's a bit of a complex. Even though he is a bit of a complex character, but you know that's how good shows are made. The one for Soldier Boy, from what I know, he is a corrupt Captain America, but then it's okay because it is the boy, so they have to amp it up to the max of like, oh, he really like, you know, he kind of enjoys murdering people, if that makes sense. So he's kind of like another Homelander, except minus the heat vision, minus the what else? Maybe the bulletproof because he needs a shield, you know. But obviously he might probably have some super strengths, but I think that's it. Yeah, I'm not sure about the complete little finicky details, but that's what I know from Soldier Boy. Interesting. And then people tease that they did mention about he might actually be like the new Homelander because now after season 2 was, you know, got air and now it's still streaming, Homelander isn't such an asshole as much as we think. He's still an asshole, but you know he has some humanity in him.
He's like jerking off on the top of a skyscraper.
Yeah. I mean, it's his way just to, you know, just to get off all that stress of like, you know, banging against like this feminazi. So.
What, literally?
Yeah. Literally. I mean, yeah, good for him. Like, you know, he has his own way. You know. Yeah.
Like, you know, love is blind, right? You can love anyone.
Love is blind. Yeah. I don't think he loves anybody in the series, to be honest. I don't even think he actually understands the concept of love because he is raised with a bunch of scientists since he was a child, which already is morally very, very questionable, obviously, for him to grow up to be a normal functioning human being, which he's not. Well, in this case, like you know, a genetically modified human. Is he human? A genetically modified human, even though he's grown.
Technically, all of them are genetically modified human.
Yes,
yeah, like
yes, technically all of them. Yeah,
they're not human. They're still they're genetically modified.
But you know, the one thing that kind of makes me confused is that why everybody gets such different powers for some reason. Like the black guy, the black guy gets a speedster power. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But seriously, like, I mean. I don't know if that's like intentional, like that it costs like a black dude to play speedster.
Yeah, that's it.
because in the comic book, it's literally just another white guy. Like it doesn't really matter because most of them are like white anyway.
It doesn't really matter. Like, hey, it's equality, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, straight, gay, something. Everyone can be an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Everyone's an asshole.
Yeah. But it confused me. Like, so that guy had super speed, and he got like a weird power that can. Hang on, what's her actual power? Her Starlight. Wait, so she can like
a minor super strength, I think, and then also she generates light.
She generates so I think her power has a lot more in common with what's that villain called in Spider-Man No Way Home?
Electro?
Electro.
Yeah, technically you're right, because I remember like she is making the light around her like flicker just by the sheer amount of power that she.
Yeah. So is it like electricity based or is it
pure energy based?
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
I think
if she's pure energy based, then she's probably she's arguably more stronger than Homelander, if that makes sense.
No. Homelander is a different beast by himself.
No, because like if that's true, right? Because I'm not even sure if she's actually can manipulate energy. I know how freaking dangerous is that. How powerful is that?
But like, we still have to make canonically Homelander is the strongest soup in the series. Otherwise, like, he needs to pose a threat.
I mean, the show doesn't really. I mean, they kind of imply that he's like the strongest one. Yes, but
no, it's not implied. It's shown.
It's shown. Yes. But I don't know, because like, if you are a writer who has like an agenda against Homelander, you can just write him as like this weakling, who just cries in the corner, that kind of thing. It's possible, but who knows. But yeah, it's very, very interesting trailer.
Honestly, right, speaking of agenda and movie writing, like putting an agenda in a movie, it's like
yes.
Because like first and foremost, a writer's job is to entertain the audience,
not educate them. I mean, yes, you can educate them, but you do it in like a subtle way.
Education is secondary. If you can't make it fun, then there's no point. You have to make it fun first. But when I say fun, doesn't mean it has to be comedy or like a brainless action flick. But sometimes it can be like one of those Oscar bait movie. But like, as long as it's like moving you like emotionally speaking or something, and that's what matters. But who knows? Maybe there'll be more agenda driven. Because that's the thing, though, right? We didn't expect that season 2 end up like being so heavy on agenda, but because it like has a lot of political message, which honestly I don't mind too much. Sometimes it's a bit heavy-handed, but I'm okay with it.
I mean, in my case, it got a little bit too political to the point. Like I think, even to the point, right? I kind of remember that. Hang on, you guys didn't do anything with this. What's the speedster name again?
A-Train?
Yeah, A-Train and like Shark Boy.
What do you mean Shark Boy? You mean
Sorry?
Yeah, the pathetic dude, right? The Deep.
Yeah, the Deep. Like,
and I love that character. It's so pathetic.
Yeah,
like that's how you write a pathetic character.
They barely do anything like with them in season 2. Like they might as well just not even appear in the show. Like they have very little like relevance.
I feel like the Deep is basically a comic relief by season 2. A-Train at least have a bit of more characterization.
It's so minuscule, like compared to anybody. Even someone like May, Queen Maeve, she actually has like a lot more to do now. Which like, okay, good. I want to see more of her, which I kind of get, but I don't know. Maybe I think they could do a little bit more with her because the aspect of her being like a closeted like homosexual. And but the thing is like because she works for like a vault, that she kind of has to kind of play that. Like,
she's also scared of Homelander.
Oh yeah, that one too. It's like, huh. this is a really interesting character that like I kind of want to see more, but nope, guess not. Maybe season 3, but I don't think this is gonna be a big part of that one either, because I think that one's gonna be more like the terrorist gang that Billy Butcher is involved with. Billy.
Okay. What do you want to bet? What kind of political message that they're going to like spread season 3?
Let me see. So now we have COVID, right?
Wait, hang on. Did season 2 was produced during COVID?
No. That one, no. Season 2 was released already in 2019. It's pretty early. Season 3 is filmed actually during COVID. They actually the actor of A-Train, they actually did brought up like on like Instagram or like Twitter or like somewhere. He actually like made a video of saying, "Hey guys, can you guys just please abide the law, kind of, just like stay in your houses, just like keep your distances, keep yourself safe, because if you don't do that, you can't film." I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that sucks.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is funny. It's funny. So I have a feeling.
You reckon there will be a team of misinformation? No, but they already covered in season 2, right?
They did that. Yeah. I think this one is gonna be. I think it's like an evolution from like the second season. It's gonna be like the radical, like extremist of like. Because I think at this point, right, Billy Butcher and like his team already basically made like their own cult ish. I mean, they don't have like a certain strong belief, but they have been like doing like a lot of terrorist acts here and there. So I think in season 3, with the trailer where they show to us that he's here, he can like shoot lasers from his eyes. I think that's gonna be a real thing, because in the comic book, the gang actually did drank Compound V. Spoiler alert if you haven't read the comic book, but or whatever.
No, I mean, I think it's established pretty early on, right? So not really a spoiler, I guess, but I suppose like the way they frame Compound V is so different.
In the comic book, it's more like a plot device, because it's just like
it's also shown early.
Yeah, it's very early. Yeah, super early. In the show, I think they established that like since episode 6 in season 1 of them.
Yeah, they set that as a surprise.
Yeah. So like when the reveal is like, oh, actually the superheroes are genetically modified humans. Like, oh, okay, that's a little bit more believable than just like the existing. Oh, I have powers now. Because the parents don't even, they're just normal human beings. So like you're just thinking like, wait, how did they even get these powers? Like, so if I drop my face to the sand when I was a kid, or like when I was an infant, does that mean I become Sandman? Something like that. I mean, that kind of never seen like what happens with Spider-Man 3. Like,
I'm pretty sure a lot of young kids, like today's young kids, right? Somewhere out there hoping like, I hope there's a radioactive spider who will bit me.
Oh boy.
Even though I'm scared of spider, I think it might be worth it.
Actually, a Daredevil would be a lot more believable.
But not to the point of his strength. Yeah, like, not to that degree. Although, speaking of Daredevil, right, it is real, right? People who actually use echolocation.
No, they actually have like a bunch of research paper on like this one. I actually did. I looked it up. And, oh, okay, this is a real thing. Oh, wow.
And it's something that you can train, and anyone can do.
Definitely.
Effort.
Definitely, but who got the time for that? Have you seen Moon Knight?
No, I haven't watched the trailer, although I heard a lot of people talk about it, and I look up what Moon Knight really looks like in the comic.
Oscar Isaac is playing the character. Ooh. Very interesting choice. Yes, very interesting choice. They said that Moon Knight is like a Batman, an
Crazy
archetype.
Batman.
A crazy yeah. Just to emphasize, Batman is like crazy. It's not already crazy enough on its own.
Well, how to put this? Lunatic. Ha! Lunar.
You mean like the Joker? How crazy? Okay, what's even the spectrum of crazy here? So you have on the far left Batman, me on the far right Joker. So I'm assuming if Moon Knight is somewhere like
no, it's like a triangle. It's just like he has his own brand of craziness. It's like, oh, you think like the spectrum is 2D? No, it's actually 3D. It's like, I'm in a whole different separate plane of existence.
Okay, huh?
Yeah, like but here's the thing, right? Well, whenever I Google Moon Knight and I check Google image, like there's this a comic panel of him talking to detective, talking about the dead body. Don't worry, detective. With the power of the Pythagorean theorem, I shall solve this mystery. And like, just as I thought. According to Pythagoras, this man is dead. Like, come on, you can clearly see that the man is dead. You don't need to use a freaking triangular ruler or something. Like something.
What? Sorry.
Yeah, like the lore mentioned something about him worshipping like a moon god or something, but it's a bit confusing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like a fictional moon god.
Ah, I see.
I don't know. I might be wrong. What do you think? Tell us. What do you think about Moon Knight?
It does remind me of a bit of there's a cheesy movie. It's called Spawn by Marvel 2.
I haven't watched it though. I only watched the animated Spawn.
That was released. I mean, I think the lore is pretty much like the same. So there's literally a guy got into a car accident, then he goes to hell, then I think he made a deal with like the devil or something. He just comes back up. Wait, why am I? Is this Ghost Rider?
I mean, that trope has been visited a lot of times.
True. But yeah, I mean, his power involves with something related to hell. At least that's what I know. And then he has a really cool cape. I won't lie. As far as a really cool character design. Even in live action, it looks still good.
Let's be real. His whole design screams the 80s and the 70s.
No, not only the 80s.
Spikes and
the metal band of the 80s. That's yeah. It's like so edgy and I got a similar kind of vibe with this one, but maybe not as much as it's Disney.
Mm-hmm.
But funny enough, right? Because a few days, yesterday actually. Yeah, yesterday I actually talked with somebody after I saw a film called The Killing of the Sacred Deer, which is a completely weird movie that I might probably might discuss soon. But she mentioned that
you're not going to make me watch it, aren't you?
No, because I don't even think I want to watch it again myself. So okay, so on Disney Plus, there's a horror exploitation film apparently. It's called Fresh.
On Disney Plus.
Yes, on Disney. Yes, on Disney Plus.
Family friendly.
Yeah, imagine there is a movie something like Saw on Disney Plus, and imagine if a kid just like, oh, I like this film. He's like, oh, it's like blade and blood. Oh, okay, I'm gonna watch it. What? What is going on? Oh no! Hopefully that kid. I'm assuming Disney Plus has like a kid section and an adult section.
Yeah, they definitely have parental control.
Yeah, definitely. If not, then like some kids like get traumatized.
Call me old or something, right? Millennials or heck, no, I'm definitely not a boomer. At least from my age, at least. But I always think that Disney always make family-friendly content, so it's still really hard to distance that thought that Disney start to like publishing R-rated content.
Disney always have been making family-friendly content. Okay.
Do they have Do they have Fast and Furious?
Let's go back to the good old days when Walt Disney is still around. You have like let's go back to the days of Disney of like Bambi, Snow White, and like all these other poor princesses who has their parents murdered. Family friendly indeed. Definitely not gonna traumatize kids. They're getting older. Am I right?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'm getting.
It kind of makes me think, right? Like, imagine yourself having kids. Like,
no, I don't want to imagine. I don't imagine myself having kids now.
Hush. Like, just imagine. 5 years from now. No. 8 years from now. 8 years from now.
No.
What kind of show would you show your kids? Like, where would you find those kids' movie? I'm sure probably will have to spend hours just researching for it. Or would you just say like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just pick up some random movie on Netflix.
Hey kid, I'm pretend my kid name is like Johnny. Hey Johnny, you know this is a game that I used to play when I was your age called GTA.
Yeah. Oh boy, man. Even as a kid back then, right? I'm still really surprised. Like, Daddy, Mommy, how come their parents allow them to play GTA? And how come they're allowed to play Modern Warfare 2? No Russians.
And then when you grow up, it's like, maybe they're right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about Moonlight because we don't have any kind of this. But the thing is that I'm kind of interested to see this one because first thing is Oscar Isaac. I like him in Dune. I like him in everything except Star Wars.
He just didn't give a
yeah, no, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for your lease or your lease mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Star Trek. Going to Star Trek now. There's this new show coming out soon. It's called Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
Ooh, wait, hang on. This is a whole new show?
It's a completely different. It's a whole new, completely different show. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure if who's the showrunner of the show? Let me check again. Because the thing is, I don't know. I like to give things benefit of the doubt, but the thing is, if I'm already seeing a pattern and I've already seen the pattern done like this. So if the pattern is very similar, it might even turn out like very similar. So might as well just not even bother, with watching it. If that makes sense.
Well, but we still have to give it a try. Maybe like 1 or 2 episodes, even though I know it's annoying, and honestly, like even before watching Picard, right? I already get disappointed. Like, have you seen the poster that they have in Australia?
As an Australian posters.
I have no idea if it's Australian exclusive or not, but
okay.
If you Google it, a lot of the poster in of Picard, right? It's basically a Picard and his dog on planet Earth, looking to the sky or something. But the Australian poster, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes,
it's like
yes.
Just a bunch of people, like bunch of randos, people that we don't know, looking like all edgy as F. Looking at the camera while there's Picard in the background, really big. It's like, what the heck is this? I don't know, something about them try to look too edgy or something. So I already had my concern back then.
This is actually very funny. So okay, first thing I noticed is that they have like very similar outfits with like the OG, the good old days of Spock and the Captain Kirk and Doctor. Yeah, TOS.
Wait, like legit the original TOS, like that sweater, right?
Yep. They are actually playing. So yeah, they're actually playing the original characters again, like Pike, Spock, number one.
Legit?
Yeah, I'm serious. So I'm assuming this is a different universe. I'm hoping it's a different universe. Or a different, okay, if it's a different timeline, they might probably try to string those together with like the main one or like the Calvin timeline, or they might even make a new completely new timeline, which I don't mind, which is I think even much better.
Yeah, it will be better if they make a completely new timeline. But let's be real, like with the way the media, like progress with their cameos and shit, they will try to tie it back to the main timeline using like a crossover or something. Can you imagine, like, they get, like, what's his name? Quinto Zachary or something? The guy who played Spock from Calvin Timeline.
Yeah.
From the new tracks.
And and then like he meets Leonard Nimoy's Spock again. Well,
no.
I mean, yes, I know he's gone now, but technology can make
like using like AI deepfake.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, that's horrible. They'll be like
Hollywood can do that.
Yeah, like they have the depravity to do that.
They can't. No. They have done that like before. It's not new. It's not a new thing. It's possible. I wish they don't. Please don't do that. But yeah, even like just meeting like Zachary Quinto's like Spock. I mean, there is a way to do it right. But I don't think they're gonna do that. Hang on, I want to just to make sure, just to have just a bit of a new hope, with the series.
Okay,
who is the show runner?
Personally, right, if you try to introduce a character that is played by someone who's already passed away, I think like the approach that Rogue One take is still much better. Wait, what's the name of the admiral? The guy, the character played by Peter Cushing.
Shoot, I forgot his name.
Yeah,
General Husk. No.
This is from A New Hope. He died with cancer. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Where at least they show him in the trailer.
There you go.
Yeah, Admiral Harkin.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, right? Like, they do show him in the trailer, and like he's just like, I suppose you can say he's a cameo or something, but at the very least, like, they try to tie it in a good way, even though maybe the result is a bit jarring for some people. I know it's a bit uncanny, but at least it's not like a big surprise, I guess. Except, okay, Leia is a big surprise, but because it's the end of the movie, I guess it makes sense because they tied like literally 15 minutes before A New Hope. That's a movie set.
Yeah.
But if it's a time, like if it's a world traveling movie, like how to put this, like dimension hopping, then yeah, it's a bit dodgy if they do that, right?
Okay, one good news is Kurtzman is not the writer.
Mm-hmm.
For now, he's not credited as the writer of any of the episode in season 1.
Yeah.
He's the executive producer though. I don't know if Abrams is actually involved in this. I don't think he is. I mean, yes, the less he's involved, the better. So, no sign of Abrams. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Eva Ghostman guy. Yep.
Anyway.
Okay. I think maybe this might be the show of turning things into the right direction, turning the tides around.
No.
This might be it, but I'm also still skeptical too.
Maybe Star Trek will have revitalized, will bring new fans, and it's actually and please all the old fans. Maybe it's gonna be the best Star Trek show ever, or maybe
I don't know about the best Star Trek show. It's such a very high standard that TNG and TOS already put themselves on.
Yeah, or it might be just a grim reminder of Hollywood greed and Hollywood misunderstanding what the fan base want. Might be that. Actually, it's more likely a grim, dark reminder.
Yes.
That day, humanity is reminded. Wait, hang on. Do you know the quote from Attack on Titan? Yeah, that day. It's a reminder for humanity of how weak they are, something like that.
Oh.
When the Titan attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Right. Yeah. Damn it! I still want my Orville season 3, and then they keep on like pushing it. I think. Oh man. if it's possible, if there's a possibility that Seth MacFarlane will make a cameo on this, I will actually be head over heels.
Ooh.
But I don't think it's gonna happen. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen because they already finished. Like I'm pretty sure they already finished like filming and already pretty much edited like most of the footage together for this season 1. And you know what's funny? Even though this even hasn't even aired yet, I mean it's not like super abnormal, but this actually got renewed for season 2. Strange New Worlds.
Wait, hang on. It's not even showing yet, and then it's already greenlit for season 2.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to say about that, but
I know that's the industry standard these days, but still, like.
Because like the boys is season 1. I think I remember like when it before it even came out, right? They already renewed for season 2 already. So I was like, it's possible.
Yeah, but it turned out to be good, right?
Yeah, it turned out to be good. So yeah, it's like a bit of a gamble there, but we'll see later.
We'll see. But the only way for me to enjoy it is to not have any expectation at all. So I'm gonna drink my amnesia pill and then forget what Star Trek is and watch and see how I react later. And then I'll probably read the journal book that I hid very cleverly in my shelf. And there's my memory return pill. And then I remember Star Trek now. Holy crap. What the heck? Either like I find it okay, it's actually damn good if I don't think about Star Trek, or it might be the worst things ever that humanity ever produced.
Do you like action movies?
Oh yes, go on. Where are you going with this?
Are you familiar with Michael Mann's work? Michael Mann.
Who?
Michael Mann.
Michael Mann. This is like the most manly of Michael. Alright, anyway, what's up?
The buffest Michaels of all the Michaels. He got like 12 packs, smokes 12 packs of cigarettes, probably has like four families and like 12 children.
And like
super alpha male.
And like even unkillable compared to Michael Meyer.
Oh no. You don't even bring a gun to Michael Mann.
His appearance makes Michael Bay blush in. Right?
Yeah,
explosion everyver.
Yeah.
Whenever he looks, his eyes is a camera.
Yeah. Basically, you just become the explosion. Damn it! Why everything goes back to Evangelion again?
Wait, what? No, I thought this was Michael Bay's joke. Anyway, what's up?
No.
Okay. What was this action movie? Just spit up.
Okay, so there's this new film that's directed by him called Tokyo Vice. Are you familiar with Miami Vice?
That's an old like detective movie, right? Well, not really detective, but like that kind of bad boy kind of story.
But I actually hang on. Miami Vice is a show or a movie?
It's a movie, I think. I'm not sure actually. Because I remember I saw the poster, but that's all I know. I've never watched it.
Oh yeah, actually. Oh, it's the same guy who directed. Oh.
Wait, hang on. You just brought him up without much knowledge before.
Okay, so Michael Mann, he's known to make about a pretty hardcore, well not hardcore, but somewhat grounded action movies like Heat, Collateral. Have you seen Public Enemies?
Is that the one with Tom Cruise?
No, the one with Johnny Depp where he's playing like this mobster.
Nah, I don't know.
Manhunter? Have you heard of that? I'm pretty sure you heard of it. Okay.
I know Heat and Collateral, but wait, hang on. Remind me again, who starred in Collateral? Isn't that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Tom Cruise. No, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise plays a hitman.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, I think that's probably one of my favorite roles from him besides Mission Impossible. Like I think that's like his at least from my case, that's my favorite performance from him. Next to
I still like Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow, he's not really like a complex character. He's just like another Yeah,
but it's still fun to watch.
I mean, yeah, you're just in it for like the sets, like, the set pieces. But yeah, this is like such a great performance from him. But Michael Mann, he's good. He's gonna make a movie called Tokyo Vice. I'm a feeling it's a sequel to Miami Vice because the name kind of already implies that. But from what I know, like from the movies that he has made, yeah. So if you like Nolan movies, if you like the action bits, imagine like if Nolan can make a competent action movie with actually good camera angles and like like sequences that you can actually follow along and you get like really tensed up. I mean, yeah, you also have that with Nolan himself, but his specialty isn't really in action. His specialty is more with like the drama and the tension
and set pieces.
And set pieces, which
wait, okay. But now we're bringing him up. Do you think what is his best action performance? Like his action sequence performance?
Nolan?
Yeah, Nolan. Is it in Tenet? Yeah, I know you really like Tenet. It's bloody
surprisingly, no. I tell you what, it's a bit of a. It's like picking like your favorite kid, right? So Inception, I like. Inception has a really good like set pieces of like trippy visuals,
like,
which they actually
is it the fight in the hotel, like the dream sequence hotel?
Yeah that one's actually really well done, and
yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think that one he actually hired a second unit director to do it, which that's why it's good. But I have a feeling for Dark Knight Rises, the reason why it's so clunky and bad, even Batman Begins also is the same thing. I mean, it's like not like the whole Batman trilogy. The reason why it's kind of suck is because I think he either he hired a crappy second unit director to do this action sequence, or he did it himself, which I think is the case for Dark Knight Rises, because Dark Knight Rises has like I think arguably like the worst out of all of the entries that he has made
the entire
so far.
Dark Knight trilogy.
The Dark Knight is Dark Knight is such a great film. Even I would say even better than Matt Reeves' The Batman.
But you're complaining about the action sequence, or is it because like the way it's being shot is not really action oriented? It's just like
it's not
storytelling, story points.
I mean, it's there's not really a lot of like Batman fighting. I mean, yeah, there's Batman fighting, but it's done like very fast. And it's like concise, because the attention that you get is from like, oh, Joker is gonna bomb a bunch of civilians. Oh, Joker is going to kill a bunch of innocent people, by manipulating like the cops. That one is that's Nolan's strength, but Michael Mann's strength is the actual action where the gunfights, the punchings and the kickboxes, things like that.
Well, he's definitely not the director of Taken, right?
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
Thankfully, no. But yeah, if you like those movies, maybe you can check this one out. It's somewhere. I mean, I would definitely check this one out for sure, because it got excellent Elgort. He also kind of has like a Robert Pattinson like redemption moments, because ever since I looked at him from The Fault in Our Stars, he's like this other pretty boy, It's like,
yeah. The dude is from The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah. He was
the disabled dude, right? The disabled main guy.
The main character? No, the one who has like cancer or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, technically he's disabled if you want to look at it that way.
Well, he's not really disabled. He's just like, he has amputated legs, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. So he plays that guy, and he's like, he's just like, like the teenage heartthrob, like whatever. But then when I saw your Baby Driver, I was like, maybe this guy has more range than I thought. And then I started to see him in like a bunch of other stuff. Like, you know what, this guy could. I want to see more of his stuff. I'm interested now. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Hang on. Are you a fan of Breaking Bad? Have you seen anything with Breaking Bad?
No, unfortunately.
Oh
no.
Boy.
Too much weeb stuff to watch. So no time for Western TV shows.
Yeah, I really want to talk with somebody about. I mean, I do have one person to talk about Better Call Saul, because they're gonna release their final season this year, and it's gonna tie back to Breaking Bad at some point, definitely. But I'm kind of curious how will they do it. Because the thing is, like, it's such a rare occasion that the sequel, the prequel, is actually just as good as the original. If that makes sense. It's very, very rare, like, with the case, because, like, yeah, you see, like, Star Wars. Lucas tried to do that. It sucks. Then I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks. Then what else? You got the
It's just like, how to put this? Like, here's what I have to say about the prequel trilogy.
Lord of the Rings.
The prequel trilogy is just lacking in terms of storytelling, but I like the set pieces and I like the combat, like the fight.
I mean, I think
it's a lot of talent. It's just a bit of misdirection. That's all.
No, I mean, because, like, I think Lucas tried to tie a lot of strings together, which I don't think he should focus too much on that one.
That's the thing. Like, it's the storytelling that's weak, but everything else is pretty damn good. Like the fights.
Yeah, because the thing is, what people love about Star Wars is the underdog story of Luke Skywalker becoming the Jedi. That's why people like Star Wars. It resonates to a lot of people, especially nerds, right, like us. So I mean, I get what Lucas is doing, but I don't think it's working. Same thing with also Peter Jackson. He's trying to condense, wait, isn't? Actually, no, not condense. I think it's the opposite. So now he wants to expand on one book into 3 movies. The Hobbit, remember?
Actually, you know what? After watching the first movie, I didn't bother to watch the other 2.
Yeah, it's kind of boring, right?
Nothing much happening. It's just
exactly
like bunch of weird adventure. Like, I want the lore. I want the world being expanded. Well,
it's not only that. It's not only that.
Expand the world, but
no, I mean, like, it's not.
Yeah, nothing memorable happened.
True. Because I think it's also the fact that you kind of already know the characters that you're dealing with. You know, they introduce some new characters, obviously, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's a bit.
Should we watch the Rings of Power later?
I was. What?
The Rings of Power, the one that's coming out from Amazon.
Wait,
a lot of people are very skeptical.
That's the title now?
Yeah, the Rings of Power. I think the Power of the Rings. No, it is the Rings of Power. Right?
Wait. So it's hang on. So this is a.
It's a prequel. No, it's a prequel.
What?
Yeah, you don't know. So this is basically like when Sauron first created the ring.
So it's a prequel to The Hobbit.
It's the prequel for everything in Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god.
Okay. Fun tidbits about the Lord of the Rings, right? Do you know there's actually 9 rings, not just 1?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So basically, like, there's 9 rings of power, I think, right? And then that Sauron created, and he gave it to people. I might be wrong, by the way, dear listener. I might be wrong. So if I'm wrong, please correct me.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, I think there's 9 rings of power, and then Sauron, like, backstabbed them all by creating the 1 ring to rule them all. So that is the true ring of power. Actually, I think the title is just the true ring. That people coveted for in Lord of the Rings. But I feel like it's not much. There's not much emphasis of the other rings. But I assume that's why it's in plural. Rings of power.
Oh, yeah, I see now. I might not check it out. I might not check it out.
Well, because I can understand, like, people start to think like, oh no, it's another SJW bullshit.
I don't really give a crap about, like, how accurate is it to, like, the race, because it's not supposed to be historically accurate because it's fiction, right?
No, but
I don't mind.
But here's the thing, right? Is that the whole series, the whole lore of Lord of the Rings is based on, like, European folklore, like. It's, like, set in a very particular period. Like, of course, it's fantasized, but it's in Europe, so you don't expect to see, like, white we don't expect to see like black person not being racist or anything, but it'll be like as surprising as seeing seeing yellow face or something. Like imagine like you're watching like how to put this, like a Chinese martial arts like a wuxia story, and like suddenly you've got like white people and like black people there, even though it's like a Chinese story. Like I think that's a good analogy.
Oh yeah. Okay, so something like there's a film actually like that came out I think it's like 2 years ago. You know there's a film like The Great Wall with Matt Damon.
The Great Wall. Yeah, Matt Damon.
Yeah. I think that's like a good example of like the white man savior like trope thing.
Oh, and not only that, it's the movie is confusing as hell, because the thing is, for that title that's called The Great Fall, the story itself is actually of course the story is fiction. A movie is usually fiction, but it's supernatural because there's freaking alien there. Well, actually, it's just monster, but based on the design, you can call it alien. Like alien swarm. Legit, it's like you're fighting alien, like Xenomorph from Aliens, or like the bugs from Starship Trooper.
Okay.
And like and then like the way they fight is like freaking supernatural or something, and like the set pieces it's too like.
You've seen this movie in like cinemas? Wow.
I've watched it in a more dodgier but okay, but anyway, yeah.
Just as it deserved. Okay. Is it like those like fun schlocky movies that you can just like turn off your brain like Fast and Furious?
Yeah, I kind of stopped watching halfway through, and then like I just came in for the ending.
Okay.
I think I was watching with friends or something. I don't remember. I don't remember much, but it's just like, I'm good.
Okay. Is there any anime news coming out so far?
Still waiting for Chainsaw Man anime.
Oh, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, you should try to, like, even if you've already anime out, right? You should at least try to read the manga made by Tatsumaki Fujimoto. Trust me, his name will be legend in many decades to come.
Okay.
So might as well like get to know his work before it's practically become godlike. Like his brain is immortalized, is to make manga for all eternity. But seriously,
do you think Junji Ito-san now already kind of takes that caliber?
No. What do you mean Junji Ito-san? He's not related to Junji Ito. And if you're asking about like completely different stuff, I honestly have no idea much about Junji Ito-san. I just know I've just heard about Junji Ito's work, but I've never personally read any of it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you did give us that me like the lore itself for like Chainsaw Man is such a weird artsy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like set in the 80s or something, or 90s. And then like human and devil not necessarily coexisting. It's like devil try to eat people, and then they're like human kind of fight back, and then they like develop this like security agency. But it's a story about human heart.
Aww.
And trust me, man, it's like there's not much manga where it actually managed to do good storytelling without much text bubble. That guy is a freaking genius.
Wow, no text bubble, huh?
Yeah, like it's just like legit like watching movie, like artsy movie, because he himself is a cinephile.
Okay.
Like compared, I know you watch some dodgy artsy movie, right? But him is on a whole another level.
What do you mean like dodgy artsy movie? Now I go to the cinemas and pay for the artsy movies. If I can. I mean, if it's not available, then
Alright.
I have to do it. Sorry. All right, I think we're running out of time now.
Yeah, we're out of time.
What else? So any final thoughts about anything we talked about today? You got some personal stories you want to tell?
story.
Maybe
next time.
Maybe next time. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for our listeners who have been listening to us from the beginning to the end. I don't know why I'm talking in this accent, but yes, this sounds more like the German, you know,
or Austrian.
The Deutschland, no? What? Austrian?
Deutschland. It's Deutschland.
Does this accent sound more that Germans or
I don't know, but you mispronounced Deutschland.
Sorry. Kommen nasai. All right. Let's just close this before I start to get a bit offensive.
Anyway, thank you for listening to us. Be sure to check out more of our episodes, like links in the description.
Yes, let's we are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So that's all social medias, but if you want to watch more of the episodes, we also have them on Facebook, live, not Facebook live, but Facebook video. Yeah, Facebook video.
You're unsure.
Oh wait, no, sorry, no, not Facebook video. We are on Spotify.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. If you have an Amazon Music subscription,
even in your closet,
even in your
even
closet.
under your bed,
even under your sink.
And
you know,
if you haven't watched us or listened to us.
Yeah. All right. See you guys next week. We're gonna be reviewing Kingsman. Hopefully,
if I'm feeling well. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it.
Bye-bye.